I'm back on 9D. Welcome, everybody. It's very exciting. I know. Everyone's, like, excited and stuff. I learned parting, I think is where we left off. I learned parting and plural. That's pretty fun. I collected the golden for reunification. It's really not that difficult. I'm gonna do it again. Because I do DTS, and that makes it like easy or whatever. I'm gonna real quickly. I'm just gonna grab 2 keys. And just get them because I want to make sure that I can do the like the key skip or whatever. That's pretty important. I know this room has a key and isn't very difficult, I don't think. That's not. Okay, wait, no, I have 2 dashes. It's easy. Okay, and then I can. Yeah, I can do that. And then. Wait, that's really not hard to get. So if I need a key, I can just go there. Good to know. Because technically, when I did get the golden, I did. Hello, Kyrie. I wouldn't say I cheated per se, but I did, you know, do a thing that I guess is not technically legitimate, which was giving myself infinite dashes for this one section where I would normally have keys from the other parts of the map, which I don't really think that that's cheating per se. Where am I? Right. I wouldn't call that cheating. Just because I would normally be able to take a red bubble and hit the button, and so it's not really like I'm actually skipping anything. But just to be on the safe side of things, I do want to actually do, I guess, the rest of this checkpoint without, not without dying, but I know it's not the same, but just make sure that I can do that one strat where you only use 1 key. That is unfortunate. This part isn't too bad, just kind of go here. Oh my goodness, right as I'm saying that. Really? Oh no. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna presume that I did it perfectly and no questions asked, right? I did it, wow! So I have 2 keys here, we'll say, in this hypothetical world. I use one of my keys, and then why did I do that? So then I have 1 dash, then this 1 key, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, yeah, that's really not that bad. And see, look, I did it. Wow, first try. Wow. But now I can go back to, I'm gonna say it, parting. Because actually, I kind of want to play more from the start. But I think I need more practice with parting, so I'll play parting. Why not? But yeah, I'm kind of focused mostly on learning Final Third right now. I'd say I know my number of checkpoints learned is growing, so that's exciting. I guess I want to be a lover there. I don't know. That's one of the spots I can die in parting, I guess. I consider parting to be a checkpoint that doesn't have that many like areas you can really die to. But you know, it's not to say you can't die anywhere. Yeah, I will also say, yesterday, I did get Plural Deathless, so that is exciting. So even if I don't get the golden for parting and plural, I will have done plural, so if I can do parting, then I will have done parting and plural. So that's nice, that's fun, that's cool, that's awesome, that's epic. I don't know, any adjectives? This input sucks. I'm just gonna say that. Like, flag 25 is not the worst flag in parking. There are a number of flags that I don't like in the pink section, but I think this is one of the worst ones. And don't get me wrong, I know that there are safer strats for doing, like, this flag, but this is not it, you know? Like, that last input, I don't think there's a strat for it. It's just kind of, I keep dying to it. Like, I'm not dying anywhere else that actually has a strat for it, I'm just dying to that. Dude, okay, how about we do this? Let's do a little experiment called playing from there. Because I can kind of get there, you know? Not the most consistent thing, but I can get there. So that's 25, 24, 23, I think it's here? Yeah. Okay. So, in theory, right, I get here, and then let's just do this to the end. yeah, that room sucks, and then everything after that room is like, or not room, flag, everything after that flag is like, not that bad. Guess. I wasn't expecting that. I don't. Wait, I have upwind still. Why? What is this wind? I have upwind and left wind? I don't. Do I have upwind? No, I'm only supposed to have left wind. But I have upwind as well there for some reason. So wait, where's the wind trigger so that I can make that not happen? Because that is not good. That's probably, that explains it. I've never, for some reason, I've been struggling a lot with like doing that flag. I've always been able to do it like first try or whatever after respawning, but every time I get there, I just can't do it, you know? That's probably why, because I just have like a mix of wind that I shouldn't have, because it's like a weird blend. Okay. You want to go back there. Got it. Oh, wait, no, but that ends TTS, so... Wait, let's go to the strat cord, because I am realizing now that apparently I've actually not learned this flag. Okay, this is interesting. I don't really know what they're doing here, but I can guess, I'm thinking. I mean, because what they're doing looks really easy, but they're not getting the wind blend, they're just getting the upwind. So I'm actually gonna set a safe state here. My strat is actually just not possible. Without dying. Well, that's not the strat, but I mean, like, I guess it works. Okay, so why did I restart chapter? I need to, whatever. Okay, so if, in theory, I don't land on that platform, it should work, I think. So let's just set my spawn here, I guess. Dude, this checkpoint would, or not checkpoint, this flag would be so much better if there wasn't a wind. Like, it's genuinely insane. Alright. Okay, yeah, this is a lot easier. Okay, that actually all seems doable. I'm gonna play from the start. Yay. Everyone's favorite. Why is that not savable? I really wish that was savable. Like, I really do. Because my biggest problem is that dying with the golden, at least in this map, like, you just take so long to respawn that it makes dying at the start of a golden feel awful. That could have been something, you know? I could have put a gluten somewhere. I'm just saying, I'm pronouncing things wrong on purpose. I don't know why. I mean, I think parting is fun, but I think I would enjoy parting more if I was playing it from somewhere else. Just because, like, or otherwise if I just wasn't goldening it. Goldening it is... I don't know, I don't like the respawn time in the golden. Maybe I'll ask around to see why my respawn times are so high, but like... Dude, I don't know. As it stands, this is just annoying, you know? Like, that's insane. I should not be spending that long to respawn. That was, I feel like it was longer than I was even alive. I was alive there for, I want to say, about 5-10 seconds. Now let's see how long it takes to respawn. Also about like 10-12 seconds, so I guess, I don't know. I mean, it varies, you know, like the last one was probably, I want to say, like 20. Is when I died. What does my stream uptime say when I respawn? Okay, so it's 11 seconds to respawn. Okay. That was, both times were 11 seconds. I gotta get the flag. Does nothing, but you know. Right, and then you need to... I don't like spending this long to respawn, you know? It's not fun. Cause like, I was barely alive, you know? I just gotta stare at a black screen for the rest of the time. Like, I think, honestly, I kinda just wanna, not necessarily cheat the golden, but, you know what I mean? Like, I kinda wanna just, like, not collect the golden, and then just play the checkpoint and try to do it deathless, and then just collect the golden. That way I don't need to deal with the respawn times. Which honestly doesn't even sound like that bad of an idea, and I think I will just do that. Yeah, because this is not happening. Sorry, but I'm cheating. And by cheating, I mean just playing it at the way I want to. Which isn't really cheating at all, but yeah. a safe state. To respawn. Yeah, I can just do that. That works, I guess. Oh, right. Also, I forgot to mention this. This is actually huge. I did actually finally get a glimpse of Freedom Deathless. That's actually really cool in my opinion, because it took me way too long. You know what I mean? Okay, well, I've got the really bad wind. Okay, that works. I did it! Yay! Come on. Okay, so that's like the second to last flag. Technically the last flag, because the last one isn't a flag, but that is common, so, you know, definitely still real. What? Okay, I don't know. Yeah, at the very least, I mean, I know that I know the spots that are, like, deadly, and I know, generally, that I can survive them. So that's about all I need, right? Though, my computer does not seem to like this. I don't know what's going on. Right, I'm supposed to hit the button. What was that? I'm stupid? Why am I stupid? Dude, I was hoping that I wasn't stupid, and then I was. That's really sad. I'm just gonna assume that the reason why this room is a bit laggier than a lot of others is because it's just big and has a lot of stuff in it, you know? A lot of spinners, a lot of, like, decorative objects, I think. I don't know. Dude, like, it's actually unplayable at this point. Like, genuinely, stuff like that annoys me so much.